as we think about essential oils, and I use the essential oil and the terpene name very interchangeably because the action of those terpenes, when inhaled, it acts just as an essential oil. When I think about smelling some flowers, fresh roses, or, sniffing some cinnamon or cardamom, those wonderful spices, that engages our olfactory system. Olfactory means to smell. It's how we inhale and take scents in. You ever think about good aromas like the grandma's cookies, grandma baked cookies, and it brings up really great memories? Well, hopefully they bring up good memories, but if there's a scent that you take in and it flips on the switch for a really positive memory, there is a cell memory that occurs, and that is all engaging the brain. So that engaging of olfactory, when I smell rose oil or geraniol or lavender essential oil, or if I open up a jar of bubblegum gelato, and I get those initial scents, and they really do flip on a switch to healing, because inhalation of these wonderful fragrances immediately engages the olfactory system. What the olfactory system then does, it stimulates, it sends out a reaction to the brain, and the brain then goes to secrete or release specific neurotransmitters. So neurotransmitters, some very popular ones that we may have heard about, are serotonin and dopamine, to be specific. Serotonin, known as kind of the happy hormone or a happy neurotransmitter, helps to lift mood. Where dopamine, unfortunately, we learn about it in the not so good sense of like drug response or addiction. But dopamine does give a feel good, it lifts. So it's an engaging neurotransmitter, and it helps with energy production as well as mood elevation. So knowing that I can take just a whiff of these terpenes, and they have this sequence of events that gets the brain involved and healing kicks in, it tells you just opening a jar of flower, you've already engaged in the healing. Smelling the fresh flowers from your garden, some roses or whatever flower you may have, some dahlias, that can engage your healing. Just knowing that you're preparing a meal and you pull out all of the wonderful spices and you're setting them up ready to dump into your wonderful bowl of, chili or soup, you're engaging a healing response. So it's before I even consume any flower or consume any plant, I've already flipped on the switch to healing. That's what terpenes do.